too much. I love him. That's my brother from another mother. He supported KR3Ts for so many years. Ted Smooth back there has supported me since we was in the Upward Fund, right?
Don't hurt nobody.
You're right, you're right. We still young, we 25, they know.
Speak for yourself, I'm 21.
Alright. Well, I do want to thank also, I have DL 1961 here as our sponsors. I have my dancers from Brooklyn up in here. 20 dancers came all the way from Brooklyn. My students, I love y'all. Thank you for coming. I want to thank my dancers, my first generation dancers who are in this row. Second and third, stand up. Show yourself. Where's Frankie? Where's Ronnie? Where's all of y'all? Stand up, guys. Don't let Steve. Come on, don't embarrass me right now. My son, all right, Ricky, the photographer. Look, this is my dancer here too, and he's working annual sale. Changed his life for daddy, working 2 jobs. You see? People do make a difference, right? I was up on myself. My mom is here in the audience. For her, I wouldn't be, obviously, she was the one that has blessed me to be in this world. And you'll see in one of my interviews, you hear the story. I'm not going to spoil it right now. But you saw the Earth, Wind and Fire, right? That was jazzy. It was Soul Train and Broadway meets and Barrio. Like, we could still do that too, here too. And thanks to Scott. Stand up, Scott, from the Joffrey Ballet School. He's one of the teachers. I teach at the Joffrey. That's my other brother there. So he was like, God, I can put a piece over here. And it happens to be one of a good friend that I went to school with, junior high school, and we graduated. He was my prom date. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was your husband. He was my prom date first. He was mine first. He was mine. But he was blessed with his wife who passed away a few years ago of cancer, and we dedicated that Earth, Wind and Fire, that song to him. And those that are fighting cancer, like my mom, colon cancer, and everyone that, I'm sure we're all going through that in our family. So I wanted to pay tribute, how the good times, how it was back in the, we never used to even think about cancer at those times, right? We used to see our parents with Chiba. I don't smoke, but I'm just saying. Okay, so I want to introduce, I want to go way back and introduce people that I used to see on stage. I used to go to Roseland, Studio 54, Palladium, do my thing, battle anybody. And I used to see this guy, he used to be so loud and excitement, and I'm chiquito, like, he's my height. And I was like, who's that guy? One day I want to be on stage with him, and I want to introduce him, and it's an honor having him on my stage. And he'll tell you who he is, and what he's done, and what we're gonna do. Speedy! Speedy!
Yes, I'm with the Luigi Mendes show now. We're going to be back on the air pretty soon. I can't say when, but we'll be back in less than a month. All right? You're the first ones to know this. So we're going to be good. You know, my years at KTU, 197. This next person I'm about to bring out was very responsible for my start of my career and the start of hip-hop and a lot of the community events that happened around here. This man was responsible. He started doing community events. And it grew, and it grew, and it grew to him owning the Fever and discovering guys like Curtis Blow, Run DMC, LL Cool J. All them guys was discovered by the next person. But that doesn't stop there. Hold on. 10 years later, lightning strikes, and he discovers freestyle. Woo! Like artists like Naomi, Judy Torres. You name him, he was responsible for the careers of every single artist out there and responsible for my success. This is the man, the legend himself. Give it up for Mr. Sal Abbatello. The man responsible, I tell you, the man's responsible for guys like LL, Run DMC, Curtis Blow, the cover girl, Discover the Cover Girl, Dougie Fresh. Anybody in this industry has gone through this man right here, Sal Abbatello. Give it up, come on, Bronx. Born and bred in the Bronx, right? Born and bred in the Bronx?
All Hallows High School, baby, Grand Concourse. Immaculate Conception on Gun Hill Road. That's right. Anyway, this is a great honor that Violet is presenting me with, because Violet used to work for me when she was a young girl. So, and she still does it. And, you know, I've watched her career grow, and I've been very involved in community service, and I watched her start out as a young dancer and to mature into this great woman. There are certain people who in this lifetime, you know, they want to go on to be big stars, and there's other people who are the people responsible for getting them to be big stars. And Violet is one of those people. That's why it's called Rising to the Top, because she takes somebody and she rises them to the top, but she still stays here. She still stays in the community. Give it up for Violet. But anyway, our careers mirrored each other because I'm a little older than you, right? A little. And I started out in the Bronx, and I had a dream too of being in the music business. And I didn't go to college, and I had my dream, and I worked very hard. And you can start, you know, from something with a dream and build it up. And my goal was to take people, find talent, and then bring them to a place where they can get a chance to be somebody. Fortunately for me, I discovered hip-hop in the Bronx in the 70s. I had a nightclub called Disco Fever. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's in that movie, Crush Groove.
Yeah.
And I discovered Run DMC, Russell Simmons, and all those people. And luckily for me, lightning strikes twice, and I found a little club called the Devil's Nest, and I discovered a DJ called Little Louie Vega. And that was on Tremont Webster. And the two greatest DJs that came out of the Bronx were Grandmaster Flash and Little Louie, and they came out of my camp. So I'm very proud of that. Flash is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Little Louie just won a Grammy. So we got some big people that we discovered, Latinos, and African American brothers in the Bronx, where I'm from. I know we're in Harlem right now, but we're from the Bronx, and hip hop and freestyle got discovered there. So I'm very proud of it. As you see, freestyle has gone to another level. We're selling out concerts all over the place, and they're all still working. And I get lucky, and I discovered the Cover Girls, Lizette Melendez. TKA did his first show for me. La India did her first show for me. So we have a long history here, and that's why I'm very proud to receive this award from her, because Violet has come a long way, but she never left the community, and that's what people like her are all about. And luckily for me, I got to do the same thing as she did.
I wanted to acknowledge him because, again, I used to dance with choral back in the days, and now I'm chorals. I have done choreography for choral and dance for Amor, and doing choreography for Lisette, Cynthia, TKA, and a lot of them. But every time we bump together, and I was like, I was the one who did that. And it sucks out. You saw that was my dance? Oh, that was your dances? And from time to time, I was like, you know what? You want to open up at Lehman? You want to do this? I was like, wow, it was such an honor. And then I was telling him, when it was my 18th anniversary, I needed a sponsor, I needed equipment. The equipment was very bad here. And he blessed me with equipment that we couldn't even afford, but you get in Madison Square Garden in big concerts for 2 nights. And I was like, wow, you going to staff, her, and his busy self to come and see the type of work. And for him to come again and sponsor us for this event, the first I went to, and without a doubt, with Erica Roman's foundation, having meetings for us, I really appreciate that, for y'all believing in our dream, our passion. So
what happens is this: if she can make her dream come true, so can all of you guys out here, all you young dancers and everybody. These 2 people made their dreams come true.
Right.
So if you dream and you work hard enough, you will be there too. Come on now.
We can help. Listen, if I'm able to do this with a little help, imagine what I could do with the community. with everybody else giving up, and it takes a team, a tribe, not me by myself. Just like parents, they can't do it on their own. They need mentors on their side. Because I have a son, but he ain't gonna respect me. He's like, whatever, ma, whatever. But another one that he can look up to, checks him, he's like, all right. So that's how it goes. But I wanted to thank you, Fever Records, for supporting KR3Ts for the past like 8 years and more. But being more involved in my organization, shouting us out, and being my mentor, because we talk, we meet up, and wow, we get deep and very serious. So I want to go, we gotta go for the second half, and we got a special surprise, and I think, what's first?
Espérate, que se me trancó ahora.
Can I thank him? Bendito, I'm gonna take it
Se me
back.
trancó de momento.
Thank you, Sal, so much for your support and the team and all.
Thank
When I get
you.
more money, I can get the big ones, you know what I'm saying?
Thank
And I
you.
throw everybody back. Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you guys for having us here tonight.
I just want to say the show's been great for the support. Keep supporting Violet because we need this program here. It's been 25 years and we need another 25 more years. So please support it. The kids are great and enjoy the show. Thank you very much.